Question number 9, the Honourable Annette King.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Housing. Does he still stand by all his statements on housing?
The Honourable Maurice Williamson.
Mr Speaker, on behalf of the Minister, yes, as long as they have been taken in context.
Supplementary question, Mr Speaker. Does he still stand by his statement that Housing New Zealand clients receive a good service that is getting better, quote, week after week after week? And if so, how does he account for the fact that people are now waiting 48 minutes before someone answers his 0800 smarter, faster phone service, up from 25 minutes just 2 weeks ago, according to his own staff?
The Honourable Maurice Williamson.
Mr Speaker, on behalf of the Minister of Housing, it does become very difficult to answer supplementaries when the primary question is as broad as, does he stand by all his statements? But, Mr Speaker, I can say, no, unlike what Phil Goff is calling out, I do have an answer. The Minister has made it clear to Housing New Zealand that their current performance on the 0800 number is unsatisfactory, and he has clearly communicated to them that he expects it to be dramatically improved, and Housing New Zealand have responded by making it their top priority to fix.
The Honourable Annette King.
Well, in light of that answer, Mr Speaker, how can it be consistent with getting better?
The Honourable Maurice Williamson.
Well, Mr Speaker, on behalf of the Minister, I think I just made it clear it is going to be made better because a very clear direction has been given to Housing New Zealand to improve the performance of the 0800 number.
The Honourable Annette King.
Supplementary question, Mr Speaker. If the service is getting better week after week after week, why is Ms Hayes from Dunedin, mother of 3 children under 5, still waiting for her fireplace to be put back in a month after it was ripped out, leaving a gaping hole in her lounge and leading to her 6-month-old baby being admitted to hospital with bronchiolitis? And does that sound like a better service to him?
The Honourable Maurice Williamson.
Mr Speaker, on behalf of the Minister, I have to say nothing in all the combinatorics or permutations of answers that I have got refers to Mrs Hayes of Dunedin.
Well, a supplementary question, Mr Speaker. Does he think he's on top of his portfolio? Bearing in mind he forgot that he promised 100 gateway houses at Hobsonville in 2009, 30 such houses in 2010 and delivered 17 in 2012, forgot that he said that 600 houses in Christchurch that were damaged were in the red zone when they weren't, and announced the same funding for social policy housing in 5 different ways over a 6-day period.
The Honourable Maurice
Speaker, on behalf of the Minister, no matter how many times the member says something, it doesn't make it right. The Minister of Housing never committed to 100 gateway houses. There is nothing on record ever as committing to 100. What he did say in a number of interviews at the time that he believed up to 100 houses may be built onto the scheme.
A point of order, Mr Speaker.
Point of order, the Honourable Annette
Mr
King.
Speaker, I seek leave to table a letter from Claire Curran, Member of Parliament from Dunedin South.
Order. Point of order is being heard.
Who wrote to me regarding Ms Hayes and sets out that she waited for over 30 minutes for Housing New Zealand to answer her phone call on Friday and was still waiting on Monday for them to take any action for this woman.
Order. Leave us. Order. Order. Is a point of order. Leave us sought to table that document. Is there any objection? There is objection. Question number 10, Brendan Horan.